Nalgene bottle survival challenge. I'm excited.
Everything that fits in here, I can bring. The stuff.
Hardest thing to put in here now would be a cover item, I'm thinking. Let me look for something. Midges. The midges. The first midges of the year have come out. Oh.
Right, time to get my cover element.
Wow. I'm better now. Not too shabby. We're doing better. Surviving. It's redemption time. Big time. Hubby? Light, having a light is great, but we're gonna get more from this than just light. Also gonna get warmth from it. Yes, I'm confident. A little bit of secret paper in here. I need to get myself a cutting board. This will work. And then we're gonna cut it in. Like so. And also on the other side. Okie dokie, that should do. We have the battery here. Hubby! Hubby! You wanna come here? Check this out. It's redemption time.
What are you doing? You have a head torch?
Yes.
How do you get in there?
Making a bit of fire, sure. I'm a bit tense, man.
I seen a spark. The moment you touch it, it spark.
Yeah. I have to go for another slice now. Okay, Gefixt. Yeah, I guess it's time for plan B.
What's plan B? Bow drill.
Folks, making a bit of fire sure in the house. Paper on this side, the tin foil on the other side. It's that kind of gun or chocolate wrap paper. There's the most resistance in the foil where it is tin. All the electricity has to go through there. Heat is created. So I have a AA battery here. AA. And that should be no problem. We got fire. Yes. Yeah, but yeah, I know it works with AA batteries, so I figured, oh, this one bigger battery, no problem. No problem, I don't even have to try it out before I go into the challenge. Turns out reality is different. It really depends on the specific type of battery. So that likely means this produces more voltage but is less amps. And you need high enough amp for it to work. So these AA batteries are quite reliable doing this. The AAAs is an all different story again, because some might give a little bit more amperage than the other and it might work or it might not work. I'm disappointed again. Typical.
What's plan B?
As we learn from the survival masters, you should always have 2 combustion devices with you.
I don't.
You don't?
No. Just the lighter. Oh.
Good fix.
Blindest.
Sorry, man. We do have a bit of light again. That's handy.
Yeah, better purpose.
This fire is made possible by Mr. Imler.
Oh yeah.
Instead of the toothpick, I like to have the Firefly fire steel, because to have a fire steel backup in the knife is a fantastic thing.
Yeah, look at you.
Ta-da!
Nice.
Finger bundle now was not anticipated on fire steel. Being chaotic, man, I'm super chaotic. Like for example, I took my fire steel out. Now I don't know where the fire steel is. Here it is. Fixed! Oh. There is even more solutions. Maybe that's handy, why not? That's a bit of fat wood. Maybe a little more. Ta-da! Man, the fire steel is not making it today, man. Yeah, I have to give you credits again for the lighter today, man. It's unbelievable.
Okay, my water's boiling, man. Can't get my toggle out anymore. Okay, I'll let it cool down.
Gee, that was a challenge. I like to give some comments on the fire safety here. Although in the moment it felt safe enough what I was doing, I could have cleared the forest floor a little better around my fireplace to reduce any kind of fire risk. Protect that tree. I think it's still alive. Although in general it's pretty wet here in Ireland, so things on the forest floor aren't particularly flammable. Also during this challenge. But regardless of the circumstances, it is good to create a consistent habit regarding fire safety, and I should be more attentive the next time.
For some dog food.
That's handy. The rest for tea. Yeah. Got some stinging nettles. It's a bit awkward with my hands. But when you do it gently, it isn't too bad, and only with the tip of your fingers. Okay, I guess I'm gonna see how Dylan is doing. Maybe chill at the fire there for a bit. Yeah, that's nice, huh? Having your buddy on the opposite side. Just a few meters away doing a bit of surviving. Surviving is a big word here. With all the stuff we brought, it's hardly called survival. Eat a muesli bar. Fixed. I think a deer or something, I don't know.
Weird.
Good bars, man. From Martina. Thank you. So you did bring a little flashlight.
Look how small it is.
Yeah.
Why
Nice.
wouldn't you put that in? I was surprised this was gonna be my edge over your.
Fixed.
I was sure you wouldn't have brought a flashlight.
Really?
Yeah. And no cover element.
Well, I might.
What do you mean you might?
I don't know. By the pile of firewood you were collecting, it seemed like you were planning on
No,
keeping the
I
fire
I
going through
didn't
the
want
night.
that, for we tried that. It's a pain.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So I said, it can't be that cold.
Seems like you're doing quite well there, insulated-wise.
Well, I have a bunch of moss, and then I'm gonna put the leaves over me. It's supposed to be a thing, isn't it?
Handy, handy.
But I think also that's more the novelty than the actual.
Why? It's layers. It's insulating.
Yeah, but you know the way that you turn once. Leave it go.
Yeah.
We have some lentils for dinner.
Oh no. No. I could just put them in loose, you know, but you put them in loose, your bottle is your container, you can't actually use it as a bottle anymore. It'll get super messy.
Are you fishing in your bottle?
Yeah. So I'll get a bite any minute now.
What is this then?
This is a lanyard, man. In case of emergency, I reel it in.
What we have then is the final and last item, folks. Bit of this mess. Let's not melt it down now, huh? Oh. Just a space blanket. One of the budget disposable ones. I'm gonna put that underneath here in my jacket. I'm lucky to have a quite large jacket. A little bit too wide for me. But not too shabby when you're doing a bit of surviving. It's a bit of a challenge now. Oh, toasty. One should take extra attention when sleeping beside a fire. The moss on top of me could easily roll into the fire, leading to a very dangerous situation. But as I still had to leave my bed again after this shot to turn off the camera, I actually killed the fire before going to bed, as I didn't think I needed a fire during the night to keep me warm with this kind of shelter.
Ooh, it's getting late in the evening now. Just have my dinner boiled, bag of lentils in my bottle. Just gonna make some chopsticks. I have some rocks by the fire. I want to warm them up and put them sort of right next to my shelter, like hot rocks. See, will that help me out a little? We're in Ireland, so it's April, between 0 and 5 degrees, so probably around average, maybe slightly below, at night anyway. It's pretty cold. The good thing is that it's dry at the moment, but still, if you're sort of sleeping on the ground without too much of a insulative barrier, then the night becomes really long and dark. And I have my chopsticks ready. There we are. Cheers. Alright, it's time to hit the set. That's well cozy. Put some leaves over it. I'll see y'all in the morning. What's up, folks? I slept well. It was nice and warm, relatively. I don't know if that was the space blanket or it was the moss. But anyways, if you have both, you're doing well. It's still early morning. Just getting light. It's the best time to fish, hopefully. Well, that was the worm. Need to find new worms, so. Yeah, after waking up. It's a bit cold now. Ew. Thanks, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's a few embers left. I'll blow this on again. Slept okay, woke up twice, like once at 2. A bit cold, walked around, got my hot rocks, I forgot about those. Put them on, that was nice, made a difference. Woke up again at 4, same thing. Piled up all the firewood I had. Well, not too bad. Little rough, but we expected from a pile of leaves. Nice day, nice and sunny. Let's get to it. Put that straight in the middle. Let's see what Julius is doing. You sleep good?
Yeah.
Did you, yeah?
You're very good.
With the thingy, yeah? I didn't sleep very warm, no, I have to say. It was okay, like, but it was...
It was one of the warmest nights in such a primitive
Yeah, I see
shelter
what you mean.
without fire.
Not really cold either, but just a little like...
Yeah, your bed was definitely must have been a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, but I should have brought more leaves, man, because in the end I only had enough to cover, because I wanted to sleep on them as well. I had enough to cover half of my body, really. So you've been fishing already?
Yeah, of course. Sunset is the time you should fish, isn't it?
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
So you woke up at 6?
Yeah, before that, I think.
Wow. Hardcore. Do you have a cup?
Well, now, dude.
Here, look, man, this is my last 2 items. And I chose to wrap the individual items so the way I can take them out and I might put them in my pocket. You know, if I put the lentils in loose, for sure you get a few more in there. But where you're not gonna put them in your pocket when you arrive, you know? So if I can get one more of those things. With the oatmeal. Okay. There's that. If that fits in there, I'm laughing. It's gonna be tight. Come on. You can do it. Bit of coffee and porridge. So I had 2 of these, right? Then I had this one. It's roughly the same size as this. Like 3 of those, and then like the other items, like the knife and the lighter, and the thing sort of squashed in between it, like this on the top, cordage on the top, and the fishing stuff on the top.
Oh, that's nice and warm.
Do you see the shape of the ash? That's how big my pile was at 4 o'clock at night. Like it was too hot for me there.
Wow.
And like there's a few of those big massive chunks, or they hold massive ambers on them. I will pack this and see how I get on and fill the rest with food. So I want to bring a little bit of coffee just for the morning, you know, just luxury, and give Julius a little like, look at my coffee, where's your coffee? So that's gonna be funny.
So, what a luxury you brought here again.
Well, so pretty, not so bad. What are you making?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
It's supposed to get me food.
Interesting. Breakfast is ready, man. A little late, but that's okay.
In the meantime, I can give you a hook.
That's a fair trade, isn't it?
For what?
For the cup of coffee I gave you.
Oh, yeah. Man, it's been a long time. I've had such a bad experience carving. Don't like it with this knife. But hey, you can't have it all.
You be careful now, because your man Felix Imler will come after you.
Mr. Felix, have you seen this axe restoration video?
Axe?
Yeah.
No, but I put it on my watch later list. And also the one where he sews like a parka out of the wool blanket.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you supposed to put like a fork point on them?
Which? This?
The frog spear?
Frog spear?
Yeah.
You think this is a frog spear?
It's like the collar and the spear.
Yeah, but why do you need this then?
To call them.
Oh.
It's like a. You sit in the bushes like that, and then they all come, and then you go.
I like your idea, but you're on the right track. Only it's not for frogs. Grunting. Now we have to wait.
Is it like summoning a dragon or what? Yeah.
It's not so exciting yet, is it?
Any minute now.
Oh, Gefixt! At least you have an idea what I'm trying to do, right? You believe in this idea. Well, it is of course. It is of course not my idea. This is supposed to work. No?
I don't think this is more effective than walk around flipping rocks. Yesterday I flipped a few rocks and I got like a dozen worms within 5 minutes.
Yeah, do you were at the right rock?
That was a good breakfast. The problem with this bottle is that it always takes ages for it to cool down. But I don't mind, it's a nice morning, so I was just sitting here relaxing, listening to Julius summoning worms. So, just clean my water bottle, fill it with water, get that to boil. It'll be my drinking water for the day. I can let the fire go out. And this is the last bit of my fire with like the last big chunky piece. So that worked out nice. I'm gonna look for some worms too. Hopefully I find some. And do a bit of fishing. And hopefully it'll go better than yesterday. Yesterday was a disaster. But I have good faith. Try the same spot and walk that way a little bit, walk that way a little bit. There are a few different spots too. Oh, a massive guy. Wow. Most of these rocks are very big. It's hard to flip them over, but that little guy.
Well, there's just one smallish guy coming up. Yeah. That's one. Just a few tiny ones coming up, but that's not gonna cut it. I don't know, man. It's not so effective as I hoped. It works to some extent, but lifting up stones is still more efficient. So too dry. Wet spot. Try doing some grunting here.
And 2 more, 3 more, 4 more. Yeah, there's 2. The soil is 100% worm poo. Another nice one. Yeah, another nice one. 2 more. I call that good. I have like more than a dozen.
Just the logs, and I get this juicy one. Well, that's definitely more efficient than my grunting.
Yo, mate. What a spot, man.
Beautiful, isn't it? All we're missing is a bit of fish.
Bit of fish.
Did you film digging for those worms?
A little bit, but like.
15 you found, and a massive big hooks in the office.
That's pretty big, alright. That'll do it. Okay, nice one, mate. It's so pretty here, man. Super sick. Behind me. Yeah, go find Julius for me.
Alright, new spot. Where can I get to that rock? Tricky business. This is the spot, man. This one held up actually pretty well. There's not a single hole in it. With me laying in it between the sticks, the likes of that. I'm very surprised. No more camp. Okay, let's head out of here. Beautiful, beautiful place.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Ireland doesn't have much of these places anymore. If you think well, Ireland looks like this is absolutely not the case. It's very unique, and we're grateful that we could have spent this experience here.
Yeah, so 24-hour Nalgene bottle survival challenge.
Yes, you happy with all your items, Dylan?
Hardly a challenge for 24 hours. Huh?
You have so much with this bottle.
Yeah, but for 24 hours. But I did deliberately choose the items that I would also bring if it was longer.
Uh-huh.
Right? The only
but
change I would have made was a little bit more fishing tackle and a fire steel instead of a lighter.
Uh-huh. Nice.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the fire making on my side, I don't know what the hell was going on here now again. The flashlight you still have to come back on. I have tried it like a year ago, and it really seems to depend on the battery back then. I'll have to come back on it. It's a bit shameful, as well as the fishing.
The fishing is a pity.
And going
like,
home without fish.
Yeah, like 24 hours is fine, and I brought food, so I'm not that hungry. Like I had breakfast, but like it's a good indication for a long-term survivability if we would have caught something while we didn't. That's a bit of a downer. Well, you're very limited. Like we only have a hand line and a little float, and you have to catch some, like find some worms, and that's it. Like,
Well,
you can't cast, you know, and like you're very limited.
Uh-huh. But you said especially that you go to an area you have no idea what the fishing situation is.
Also,
If
yeah,
there's any fish at all.
exactly.
I mean, there should be here. So.
There should be. If I was a fish, I'd want to be here. But to be continued.
Uh-huh.
One of these episodes, we're gonna reel them in one by one. One of these episodes.
Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, Julius doesn't know it yet.
Coming up on the Gefixt Friday, the Roundhouse series is finally back again. A new episode every Friday, finishing the roof. Subscribe and also consider supporting this content by becoming a Patreon, where you can also see some extra footage and monthly channel updates. Thanks a lot, folks.